Princess Louisa.
We've been wanting to go for years.
Yes, yes.
And it was so worth it.
It was absolutely worth it. And we've had so many people tell us how beautiful it is, but we've been to a lot of beautiful places. And so you think, okay, but oh my goodness. As we went through, honestly, like motoring there was spectacular. The water was calm, it was mesmerizing. We had other boats coming along with us. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so we staged in Harmony Islands, and then we took about a 4-hour run up the channel. And that was, as you say, spectacular.
Yeah, had breakfast out on the bow. It was so perfect. It was perfect out there, and we had a catamaran, a sailboat. There was a few other boats that we were just kind of motoring along together.
Yeah, so it looked like we were all timing the rapids about the same. And come to find out, we were all quite early.
Well, early is better than late.
Yes. So we're here at Malibu Rapids, and I think we're significantly early. So we are drifting, waiting to see what other boats do, and when other boats give it a go, we're likely to head through as well. Secure day, secure day, secure day. Yeah, so we queued up behind a sailboat. We announced going through, and there were a couple of whirlpools, but it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah. The boat in front of us, they kind of like, skidded, slided. You can see like back part of the boat, the stern kind of like moved a little bit, but nothing that they couldn't handle. And same with us. I don't even think that we moved that much, so no problem. And it's really a small section. You know, there is a camp area, and that's very lovely and beautiful, and so they get a front row seat to all the chaos.
As we go down Princess Louisa and we reach the head, which is a short trip, it's just gorgeous granite cliffs all around.
Yes, you could. It's beautiful as you're going, and it builds. There's an orchestra over it, drums, and it builds, and then we come around and we see that first waterfall that's coming, and we can hear the loud one, and it's pretty spectacular. But you're trying to figure out where it's coming out, because we can see it up high, and not until we got closer could we see it at the end. So it's pretty impressive.
Yes, Chatterbox Falls tends to reveal itself as you get further into, as you get further towards the head of the bay. And despite my concerns going mid-July, we managed to nab the last spot on the dock. So we didn't have to tie on a mooring ball or anchor in the river.
Yes, and so we were able to be on the dock, which was glorious, and we backed in so we could enjoy our meals, and literally you can see the falls. But there were people that were anchored just kind of to the left of the falls, and they did have a fair amount of mooring balls. So that's kind of nice, because I was thinking, oh no, if we didn't get a spot on the dock, then we were going to have to mosey on out. But yeah, I feel like there's quite a bit of space.
Yeah, and
they do have a huge dinghy dock now, which, you know, I think you had read that they were doing some work in expanding that. So I think worst case scenario. Oh, and there was a boat. There was another sailboat that kind of came in late, remember, and had to, what's it called, tie up to another sailboat.
oh yes, they rafted up.
And then the next morning somebody left, and so they were able to get a spot on the dock. So
Yeah.
so that's an option too. Like, don't bail, because more than likely someone's leaving in the morning. And the ranger was really pleasant, came down, greeted everybody, and so it was very nice.
Once you get off the dock and onto shore, it's a completely different world.
Completely different world.
It's like you just
Yes.
step off and
Beautiful.
it's a different world. There are streams and trees and moss and lushness.
And little bridges and, you know, very beautiful manicured paths. Like, it's, but not so overdone where you feel like it's not real. Like, it's just nicely maintained. And so, yeah, that was a beautiful walk to the waterfall. You could see, like, it'd just be a sweet spot for kids running around, the different trails and stuff that they had. And, you know, they do have bathrooms on shore. Yeah, there's bathrooms. They had a beautiful camp area or I don't know, it was like a covering where you can have a campfire and stuff
Come here
like
and
that.
do a
Like,
fire
that was
tonight?
spectacular.
Yeah, it
So-
almost looked like a traditional meeting space
yeah,
or something.
yeah, and it
smells
was
like
it was
campfire in
beautiful.
here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is pretty impressive. I like this.
that's pretty cool.
I mean, it's beautifully maintained.
Hey, hon, let's go to the top of the falls. Oh, it's like a shower. And then once we get to the waterfall, it was a very hot day. Once we got to the waterfall, and it was perfect.
Glorious. Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah.
Able to cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
It was spectacular because you had the main waterfall, but then you've got all these additional waterfalls
Streams.
coming
Oh,
in.
yes, yes, yes.
And they were, you know, further back behind Chatterbox Falls and across other places. And the ranger even told us about the path up to the trapper's cabin, which they don't recommend people take.
All right, you ready to head up to the
But-
cabin?
No.
The corduroy road, she recommended we go see,
Which we did.
which the corduroy road is where loggers had put logs down to make bringing heavy things
Yeah.
down like logs.
And it was still there.
was all still
It
there.
was amazing. And she encouraged people not to go up because the intensity of it, and even more so, they just had a rain. So when we did that little short jaunt, it was pretty slushy and slippery. So they've had some issues with that. It's
Pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of people do it, and I imagine it's pretty cool, especially when it's dry. I would think when it's dry,
Shoes.
it's going to be much more doable
In
for
the
people.
film. There we go.
Sure, I could not imagine doing the trapper's cabin if it had been springtime.
Yeah, even when we went. But I mean, with springtime, so I can imagine Princess Louisa will just be spectacular because we could see. Remember, we were like on our
Okay, trip.
kayaks that it was like, oh, is that a waterfall? No, it's like literally it was
Really
just
got me.
the marking of where the falls have been. So come spring, so we actually do want to go spring. But
Yeah. Yes, I
we're
think
gonna
it
bundle up and go spring.
was spectacular in the summer and it would be
Yes, yeah.
spectacular in the spring. It is you have to be intentional about making the trip because it is a jaunt off the beaten path.
But it is a place that everybody should go because everybody we've talked to when we were on the rendezvous were like, oh, it's amazing, it's gorgeous. And it really was. You know, when you were saying just the steep hillside and just all the trees, you know, making their way through, it's spectacular. And you don't, understand the gravity of it until you're there, looking up and looking around.
Yes, and
And
I'm
so-
sure that pictures don't even show.
They don't until you're there.
But
It was spectacular.
yeah. And I had a fun experience trying to send the drone
Oh,
back
yes.
a little further, and then it lost connection, and then it decided to drop altitude all on its own.
The drone's like, I want to stay. It's so beautiful.
I walked down the dock a little bit, and that little bit of extra just gave me enough so that I could get the drone back out of the forest that it had narrowly avoided trees.
Oh, yes.
But
well, you did want to go on a hike, babe. I was just trying to help you out.
I don't think I would have known where it was, and
my
it would have been
goodness.
impossible to hike to it. So we stayed 2 nights, which I think is perfect unless there's going to be a lot of hiking involved or a lot of other activities. And we left our spot on the dock and moved our way on out.
Like, I would go back again, but I think next time I would just anchor or be on a bunk. Right? Because it's just kind of nice to hear the falls, you know, so. If we went back,
Yep.
I would want to do that. But.
It was nice that we were able to hear the falls from our boat. We were able to
That's true, yeah.
sit inside
Oh, gosh,
and
that's so
eat
true,
and see the falls out the back door
Loved it.
or up top.
It was so sweet. And everybody enjoying it. Like, everybody.
Yeah, it was
Taking it
was
in.
beautiful and spectacular. Definitely worth the long trip.
Yeah. Wow. Long trip with you, babe. It's always good.
Yep.
It was just a really sweet time. We were out chatting with everybody, met people from a lot of different places. You met that gentleman that was from Germany on a sailboat, and then another couple across the way, and they were enjoying their time. The young couple that was from California, and you're out grilling, and it's just there was such a sweetness about it. And the sailboat that was, I guess, in front or behind, however you want to call it, and him and his parents on this tiny little sailboat. But how fun! I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what your vessel is. If you're out there, perfect.
Yes, absolutely.